Welcome to Bramble Bookclub. I'm Kaley.
And I'm Ryn, and today we are talking about Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins.
Mockingjay follows Katniss Everdeen, girl on fire. She's survived, even though her home has been destroyed. Gale has escaped. Katniss's family is safe. Peeta has been captured by the Capitol. District 13 really does exist. There are rebels. There are new leaders. A revolution is unfolding.
Wow.
Dun, dun, dun.
Literally, dun dun dun.
Literally.
Terrifying. If you hear any background noise, we do have a guest here.
Always. He lives here. He's just walking around, making the most noise possible, so.
Literally.
That's what I use.
But yeah, he's here. We love him. He might get a little annoying at points, but
yeah,
he's here to stay.
That's just my life. He annoys me every day, but it's okay. I love him. It's my dog, by the way. Just talking about a person.
Yeah. They're like, wow, she really hates her boyfriend.
No. Okay. So.
Yeah.
The first thing I have.
Is
the Capitol. It's just like. Or District 13 is just like the Capitol.
Yeah.
Fucking sadly.
Yeah.
We were rooting for them.
We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
Yeah. We were.
Yeah. There are a lot of similarities, and I think they're the same, but in different ways.
Yeah. Because
the similarities are overbearing governments that are controlling every single fucking aspect of their citizens, but in a really different way.
Yeah.
What similarities do you see?
So, they're both very rule centric.
Yeah.
So, the Capitol is everything's hush hush rules. It's a societal norm that you're not supposed to talk about snow. You're not supposed to talk about how the government's kind of sort of a dictatorship. It not kind of sort of is, it is a dictatorship. You're not supposed to really think too deeply about what's going on around you.
Yeah.
You're just supposed to dress up in fun clothes and fun colors and all these things and watch children murder themselves.
Yeah.
Murder each other.
Because, the history has become unimportant, so they don't need to know
They don't need to learn from it.
They don't need to know anything about
Nope.
how they got there, why they got there, nothing like that.
Yeah.
They just frilly clothes. They don't read.
No. Not really, no.
Interesting.
Which I've never thought of till just now.
Yeah. I suddenly thought about how the only bitch who we hate, who reads and knows history, is Plutarch.
Fucking bitch.
And...
Boo.
Boo, tomato. And that's it.
Yeah.
Not a lot going on for them.
Yeah. The bar's in hell.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Living in Oklahoma. That's interesting.
In 2025 America.
Yeah.
But yeah. But then 13 is slightly different in that way, where their rules are very written out.
By the book.
Yeah, girl, Coin's gonna tell you what you can and can't do.
This is how many calories you are allotted today.
Yeah.
This is what you are allowed to eat. This is
and
what
she's
you
gonna
are
expect you to
allowed
like
to
it.
wear.
Yep. Literally, that's one other one I had.
This is where you're sleeping. I'm surprised
you can't even have a
choice
window
there.
Literally.
I'm surprised you get to choose your partner.
For real.
You'd think they'd base it off of who they thought was the hottest couple.
For real.
But yeah.
Yeah.
They choose where they have the kids at.
Lord. But yeah. It's very... God, I would choose none of the above to live in.
Really?
None of the above.
So
I would go live in the woods.
You're saying you choose none of the above, but think about it on surface level. Say you are,
Well, if I knew what was going on in 13, I would not live there either.
Yeah.
But if I was Katniss, where she didn't freaking know they even existed...
Yeah.
I'd be all right. And then she quickly is
yeah.
Holy fuck.
I'm saying surface level. You don't know anything, okay? Capital. Lots of food. Lots of drink. Lots of clothes. Lots of money.
Maybe.
13. None of that shit.
Yeah. Literally, you get
None of that is
gruel
happening.
and grits and shit.
They literally are the two sides.
Yeah.
One
of
is
the same coin.
One is overconsumption to the fucking max.
Overconsumption.
They have 37 million Stanley Cups in their cupboards.
They do.
And then the other one is I produce no trash in a year, for it does not provide.
And I don't wear deodorant, and I only shower once a month.
Oh my God. And you know what? They might.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm surprised Katniss has, like, free reign to shower whenever she wants.
Yeah.
She'd be showering every day. Also, what's with her showering all the time?
And I was about to say, because she wouldn't have been able... I mean, maybe it's a trauma response.
Maybe.
Because when she was in 12, she wouldn't have been able to shower every day. So she's like, I have to shower so I'm not dirty like I was when she was living in poverty.
I don't know, because, like, literally from book 1...
And in the games.
We're just going to talk about whatever the fuck we want. We finished the trilogy. Yeah. We have the standalones left. We were talking about whatever the fuck we want. But... so it's going to be like, really? The showers? But she gets onto that fucking train. One of the first things she does, showers. Every day she showers. Showers again.
But it also could be a thing of, like, she doesn't know what else to do.
Yeah.
Because there's not a fuck thing to do, bro.
But I don't know. When I'm bored, I'm not just showering.
I mean, that's true. But if you're just like, well, it's like the difference between showering and walking around.
Yeah.
I'd shower too, shit.
I don't know.
She's just in the shower, like, using those, like, all those capital buttons.
She's like, wow.
What's strawberry soap? And, like, all this shit.
Strawberries just fall from the ceiling.
That's so funny. Like those AI videos on TikTok.
Oh my God.
Which ocean is your birth month?
Yeah. But I was just thinking about that because I suddenly thought about how Joanna doesn't shower at all because that bitch has been fucking tortured.
I love her, bro.
And then you have Katniss who, like, God, she wakes up, showers, goes to lunch, showers, goes to take a nap, showers, goes to training, showers, goes to bed, showers.
Yeah.
Like.
I really think it's a trauma response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's trying to clean that murder off of her.
For real.
Anyway, but they're the same. They're two sides of the same coin.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that? Wait, here's a question. And I'll extend this to the audience.
You should hear this too.
And you should hear this too. How do you feel about Snow and Coin's names? Do you feel like they're too on the nose?
No.
No?
Because, okay, I mean, after you read, yeah.
Yeah.
But... at the beginning of Hunger Games, you don't really know that Snow's a bitch. Like, it's kind of implied. But as you go further in the books, yeah, he's a fuck ass. But, and the same with Coin. When you first meet her, you're like, oh, okay, she's got her shit together. But then, as she starts being mean to Katniss and, like, all this stuff, you're like, oh, okay, you're exactly the same. So then it starts to click about their names.
Yeah.
So, yes and no.
I don't know. It's, like, interesting because it's also a lower reading level.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Hunger Games, as shown by everyone ever, is, like, really easy to mess around with and probably to, like, not make everything, you know, click. Like, a lot of people... I saw a whole TikTok where a lot of people, like, were rooting for, like, Coin. And they did not know why Katniss killed Coin. And I went, holy goddamn shit.
I'm going to talk about this later as our fun thing to show on the movies.
Yeah.
But the movies... make it way less apparent why she kills her.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
That really pisses me off.
It's the difference between how they portray the relationships.
Because they portray her almost like a motherly figure in the movies. Bitch, no.
Yeah.
No. Like, not at all.
Yeah. I don't know. I just only had that question because I was like, I don't know. The fact that Katniss is like the girl on fire and then you have Snow. Should have just named that bitch President Water.
No, for real. Literally. But also, the thing that pisses me off the most about District 13 is because they wanted her so bad. They wanted the girl on fire and the Mockingjay so bad. But they're constantly talking at her and about her instead of to her. Nobody ever gives her a choice. Except for Peeta. Nobody ever gives her a choice about her future, about literally anything that's happening in front of her. They don't give her a choice. And they don't trust her they don't trust her enough to give her a choice.
You wanna know what I think it is? They give her a choice on whether being the Mockingjay or not. But it's one of those things that she's really, like, guilted into. Of, like, you know, isn't it that it's been a while. Isn't it that she saw Peeta trapped and she went, that's my B. I need to help them. Need to help the world. I'll be the Mockingjay. Like, she's doing it because she, like, feels guilty about a lot of things. And it's stuff that she kind of, like, they'll kind of continuously be like, wow, don't you want to make up for, like, everything?
Yeah.
People believe in you. You're a symbol of hope, Katniss.
Yeah.
And so then once they give her that idea of choice, she never gets a fucking choice again.
See, it's the idea of choice. It's not an actual choice.
Yeah.
They're, like, leading her to the conclusion that they want her to make. They're leading her to the choice that they want her to make.
Yeah.
Never once do they sit down and be like, I wonder what the girl that we're setting all of our hopes upon wants.
Yeah.
And not even Plutarch.
And you know what's interesting?
He's a dick.
Even Katniss doesn't know what she wants.
Yeah.
Because she's
a 17-year-old girl.
Oh my god, and we had this discussion about our own lives. But she's never been, like, given choices.
Yeah.
Because and then we've probably talked about this before, but in Panem, you are, you know, this is your district, these are the people you're with, this is who you're probably going to marry, all this stuff. I did see a hot take, though.
Oh, no.
But, you know, she's never really alluded, like, the idea of choice is not there ever in her life.
It's because the way the system is set up.
Because
We've
she
definitely talked about
knows
that before.
that probably, if she had not won the Hunger Games, she would have joined Gale in the mines.
Disgusting.
Within probably a few months to a few years. So, she would have never had that choice. Anyway, that would have been her future, and that's what she would have had to live with. But no, I saw a hot take on TikTok. You know that TikToker that I've shown you? God, don't know her name. But she talks a lot about it. She has the bread with the mic on it. Love her. But she talks about a lot of movie and book analysis and stuff. Specifically Hunger Games. And she talked about how, in Mockingjay, I will always bring Peeta and Gale and Katniss up. I don't give a flying fuck. I love them. She talked about how, in the book, it says that, that's another thing she never got a choice on, really, but it says that it was always going to be Peeta.
Yeah.
Even if those bitches had not gone to the Hunger Games, they would have ended up together.
Yeah. Because Peeta would have been in District 13. Like, it would have still, like, he still would have somehow been there.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying if they didn't go into the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
At all. And they were in District 12.
Yeah.
You suddenly said District 13.
Well, I'm saying if, like, the events still played out the way it was, just without Peeta, I think they still would have been the thing.
Yeah. Mine is saying that the events didn't play out at all.
Oh, okay, so they just never went to the
Like,
games.
they never went to the Hunger Games. Never were reaped. Stayed where they were.
Yeah, they would have been.
Because, tell me, we know that he has a crush on her since he's 5. He's like, well, she's good with a bow. You know, always gets him through the eyes. We eat her squirrels all the time. Tell me how this.
I love him.
Tell me how this girl goes. Yeah, well, Peeta's really strong and can, like, you know, just toss freaking sacks of flour. You watching him?
She said, look at those muscles, but who's looking?
Yeah, she sees Peeta as much as Peeta sees her. So even if everything ended up the way it was, her and Gale were not going to end up together.
No. They would have fought too much, and they literally do.
They literally would have been, like, done with each other within the first year dating.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was a hot take that I wanted to share with you that I thought was interesting.
love.
Because also in the book, it says, like, it was always going to be Peeta.
Always.
It was the only, like, choice. It was the only way it could be because he's soft and kind and what she needs. But yeah.
Oh, I love him.
Me too. I had to bring that back to that. I love them.
Yeah, I love him so much.
Anyway.
Babies. But yeah. Also, the thing that really pisses me off the most about 13...
Everything.
I mean, everything. But, like, the fact of the propos.
Oh, yeah.
The propos. Because they're actively talking shit about the Capitol. They're actively trying to hack into the Capitol's mainframe.
Hey, fair.
I mean, yeah. But then they're like, let's make our own propaganda. Can we strive to be a little bit better? Can we please strive to be just a little bit better? Come on, Plutarch.
Well, I do think that's the thing, is that we've talked about how he's the only person with books. It said in the book that, you know, his family was, like, the only one that could afford to not eat their fucking library or burn their fucking library to, like, survive the dark days. Because all of that happened during Snow's childhood. The dark days occurred when he was itty bitty, a little kid. Which, that's just gonna fuck you up.
Oh, no.
But his family was able to keep, like, their library, which was from, like, a long time ago, and, like, gave the country's history. And so he has, like, read and studied history. And he's the only one that's done it. If you got one guy doing that shit, it's not gonna come out on top, okay? It's It's not going to be great at this.
Mm-mm.
And so, like, to them, it's just like, you know, it's a strategy. They're in a war. It's a strategy. They're trying to get people on their side. It's the same way all propaganda is used.
Mm-hmm.
I think what's interesting is, like, how a lot of the time propaganda we think of as kind of accidentally made. Like, there's obviously clear propaganda, like stuff that was distributed during, like, wars and stuff like that. But then sometimes, you know, there's stuff like the American Eagle ad.
Yeah.
Where in its own way is eugenics propaganda.
Yep.
And, you know, we don't think about being purposefully made, like sitting down and going, you know what we should promote? Eugenics.
Yeah.
How can we do that? And so seeing them go, and we're going to make these little things called propaganda. We call them prepos. As like an average thing.
Yeah.
Was crazy.
And the way that she's just like, okay.
Yeah. But in a way, I don't think what they made was propaganda. What they wanted to make was propaganda. What they ended up making is barely propaganda. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think of propaganda more as like...
Snow plays right into their hand.
Yeah. But I think of it more as like the heavily edited. It's whenever she's, you know, made to look rough, but not too rough. Mm-hmm. Old, but not too old. Young, but not too young. You know?
It's the stuff at the beginning before the, like... the second part of the war really kicks off.
Yeah. She has to be just perfect to get anyone and everyone to her side. Mm-hmm. They're trying to feed into everyone's hand.
Yeah.
But then the thing that Katniss does is it's her just being who she is.
Yeah. And it works.
Yeah. It's not that fuck ass shit. People of Panem, we fight. We, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, whatever she says. That's why she's like... That seems so funny. Do you know your line? Yeah, I know it. Then she just doesn't say it. I love her.
But yeah, like, it's propaganda, but like, it's like weird. I don't know. But yeah, anyway.
Can't even do that right, 13.
No.
Damn. Had a whole new society and you still wound up being like the capital.
Man. But is 13 a whole new society?
In a way, yeah.
They're just an isolated society to me.
It's still like a new, revamped society.
Well, that's my thing is, as it doesn't feel revamped because they're still working off of.
I would say
capital.
Revamped. Well, yeah, but just because of like how they had to rebuild, how much they had to rebuild after the Dark Days or whatever.
Yeah,
that's the only reason I say revamped.
Okay, because I was like, because the way they are,
Sorry, hi.
The way they are, you can tell it's like 100% because I'm like. Y'all haven't gone out on your own to do anything. Books you use, probably capitals. Supplies you use, probably capitals. Weapons you use, capitals. Like, all that stuff. They're like, well, we manufacture stuff ourselves. And I'm like, and you did that for the capital. And you probably use the same methods.
Yeah.
Nothing you do is new or different. You're just capital dog still.
In a way, yeah.
I also don't understand. Hey, call me someone who's never had to live in that fucking society. I don't understand the whole schedule thing.
Yeah.
What does that do for anyone?
Why is that a thing? Like, is it that's another reason they're so militant, is because, like, you have to abide by the schedule. You have to go to where you need to go at what time you need to go to. Because the society's going to fall apart. But why?
Yeah.
But why?
Yeah.
What happens if they stray from their schedule? Nothing. Nothing happens, Coin.
Literally. Katniss says all the time.
Yeah. But is that Coin's way of keeping them controlled?
Yeah.
Just like Snow?
It feels like something that was left from the capital. And they keep doing it. Of like,
because it works.
They're so scared of things falling into chaos, and their people are such goddamn sheeps about everything.
No, for real. For real.
But going from that, any other similarities?
The fact that as soon as they take the mansion, they're like, What about a new Hunger Games?
I literally was just about to talk about this.
And they're all sitting at the table like, what the hell? What the hell?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
They're less than a year out. Like, what, it's like months after the Quarter Quell? That all this shit's going down?
Mm-hmm.
And they already want to put capital children in there?
Yeah.
When a bunch of them just got fucking bombed, who are you going to read from?
Mm-hmm.
Their body parts?
Well, they wanted to read from specifically government officials.
That's horrible. All of it's horrible.
So it wouldn't be just regular capital citizens' children. It would be like...
the people that were doing the oppressing.
And I don't know if they wanted to do it forever. I think they wanted to have one symbolic game.
That's terrible.
But that's still fucked up.
Yeah.
But they wanted to do it with, like, President Snow's granddaughter. These government officials, his right-hand men type of people, game makers, like, stuff like that. And it was fuck-ass. I hated it.
No,
it was
awful.
stupid. If you disagree with Katniss voting for it, don't talk to me. We know why she did it. If you don't, I'm not telling you.
Yeah. I was upset with her, but I was like, okay.
Do it.
I was upset with her at first, but I was like, all right.
It's like something you're like, whoa, what? And then you're kind of like...
But it's a thing of like...
But her relationship with Coin...
Yeah. It was a thing
is
of like,
always on the
I
rocks.
wouldn't personally have done that, but like, that's who Katniss is. Like, that was Katniss' decision.
Yeah. Because Coin has so much control over everything that Katniss, like, knows that, like, voting against her...
Would be detrimental to her. Yeah.
Would, like...
somehow
bring
would blow
into,
back
it would bring into question Coin's leadership.
Yeah.
Because people look towards Katniss in the way Coin wants them to look towards her. Mm-hmm. And they don't.
And you can see that in Haymitch's answer after hers.
Yes. Because he's with the Mockingjay.
He's with the Mockingjay. Mm-hmm.
Does he agree with it? No. He is putting his full trust in what Katniss has chose to do.
Yep.
And I appreciate that about him.
Yeah, for real. That brings us...
oh my god.
to the point...
yeah.
that he... okay. I was a Haymitch girl. And I still am.
Mm-hmm.
I really do like his character. But wow, was he unlikable in Mockingjay.
Yeah.
Wowie kazowie he was. Like, yeah, he was like 3 levels down trying to become sober again.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, bro, can we, like, care for your girl for a second?
Yeah.
Like, come on. Come on. Plutarch obviously doesn't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Also, his last name being Heavensby. Crazy. Yeah. He just wasn't likable, and it made me really sad. He just got more and more angry, which understandable.
Yeah,
but
he is
come on.
being forced into sobriety.
Yeah.
He's lost, like, one of his kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because also, we have to think about it in the way of, like, Haymitch has lost
Everyone.
everyone in his life. He's lost every tribute he's trained.
Yeah.
All he had in the world is Katniss and Peeta. And Peeta was way nicer to him.
Mm-hmm.
And he had promised Katniss that he would get Peeta. And that was a promise he didn't want to break himself for his sake.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's hit him really hard. And then he doesn't like 13 either.
No.
So I think that he's, like, going through withdrawal and then wrestling with the guilt and then also living in a hateful environment still. Like, he sees it the same as, like, there's not really an escape from. That's how I see it anyway.
Which, fair enough. But, like, I mean, he totally has a right to be angry and disgruntled and everything. Like, just like everyone
Katniss
else in the
needed
book.
him.
But Katniss, yes. She was only 17 and she needed him.
Mm-hmm.
That's the closest thing she had to a dad. Like, she went from her dad being blown up, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then this, I mean, she was very disgruntled about it and begrudging that she loved him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they formed that bond. And so, when she needed him most, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Twice. First, he didn't get Peeta. Mm-hmm. Then he wasn't there to, like, help her navigate 13.
And the way that he was there just didn't come across as very, like, supportive.
No, he was just like a lapdog for Plutarch.
Yeah. Yeah. Which that I think will make sense later.
Okay.
Do you want to know who's in Sunrise on the Reaping?
Plutarch? Yeah, I've seen the casting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I wanted
Which,
to
fair
tell.
enough. It's just like, I was rooting for him. Ugh. I
We were
still love
rooting
him.
for you.
And I still
were
love him as a
rooting
character
for you.
because that's the one thing. I mean, there was many things to like about Mockingjay and like the whole, like the trilogy as a whole.
Yeah.
Was the complexity of the characters. Every single character is both good and bad.
Yeah.
And it's so... Oh, I love Suzanne. Love Suzanne. Because you can look at Peeta and be like, well, he's mostly good.
Mm-hmm.
But he's killed people.
Yeah.
And he tried to kill Katniss. You can look at Katniss. She's mostly good. But she's killed a whole lot of fucking people.
He's killed so many fucking people.
And she's done a whole lot of fucking things.
And she killed that one Capitol woman?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That got her, too.
That did.
She said, holy shit.
And the way that wasn't in the movie...
Yeah. Save it.
Yeah, I know. I have a lot of thoughts about the movies.
Yeah.
Snow, mostly bad. Right?
Yeah.
But he probably had some good, right?
Yeah.
If Ballad tells us anything. He had a little
But
bit.
his good was still bad.
So-
You'll
yeah.
get there.
Oh, girl, I know. I watched the movie. I know.
You don't know. You don't know, like, the book.
All of it. I'm scared of that.
The book is also in first person. And it's told from his point of view.
I'm scared.
And, oh, my God. But we'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else about Haymitch?
No, he just kind of pissed me off the whole time.
Yeah.
But then he, like, once everything's said and done, he's like, let's go home. And they kind of, like, chill out.
The way, okay, but you say let's go home. But the way that he's, like, assigned.
Yeah.
To, how do you feel about that?
Not good.
Because, like, they're making it, they're treating him like he's also serving, like, a prison sentence for, like, something he did. But I'm like, just let my man drink some white liquor.
For real. Let him just get drunk, okay? What else could y'all expect for him?
Yeah.
What else? Like, are you waiting for the other shoe to drop? Like, what do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
It was, that was really... But I also think that was the only... Not path, but, like... Yeah, like...
It was the only course of action that would have been taken. Because he's one of the few people of power left from District 12.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the fact that Midge and her entire family were killed in that house.
I really...
That
really
fucks
messed
me up. That fucks me up.
And you
every
know
time.
what, like, really makes me... I'll save that. That's another reason I hate the movie.
Yeah. No, we can't get a goddamn break for these movies.
Because Madge is one of my favorite characters. Like, one of my top 5 characters.
Yeah.
Because of how much she cares for Katniss and, like, how much she is important to who Katniss is. Mm-hmm. Like, inadvertently. Mm-hmm. And it just really angers me that she's not in the movies. Oh, my freaking God.
Yeah. We'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get there. Anyway.
Talk your shit, girl.
Okay.
Talk it.
So, we're going to get into Plutarch.
Ugh.
I do not like Plutarch.
Yeah, he makes my stomach hurt.
And I think that's something, going into the movies, that's something of, like, movie Plutarch, you can kind of be like, what a nice guy.
Not even.
Like, if you don't read the books at all.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because before I'd read the books, I thought Plutarch was, like, okay. And he was kind of one of my more favorite characters somehow. Don't ask me why. I watched him when I was younger.
That's okay.
But
I'm not judging.
Personally, in my opinion, after reading the books, especially a second time, Plutarch is a goddamn bitch.
He is.
And I hate him. I really hate him with everything in my soul. Is he a good, complex character? Yes. Does he have a backstory for days? Yes. Is he neither good nor bad? Yes. But I hate that bitch. Mm-hmm. And here's why. Okay. So, for one, the way that he be switching sides. Mm-hmm. Because for years, he has been a head game maker.
Yep.
He's been killing kids. Mm-hmm. He's been doing whatever he can to keep in the good graces of the Capitol. And it feels like something that he shows no, like, qualms with.
Yeah.
Like, he does not quarrel about the things that he's doing in war. He sees everything as a game and as a strategy. And so he is so desensitized to what everyone is going through constantly. I hate him.
Yeah.
I hate him so much.
In the way, like, in the movie, one of the only things the movie did right is the way he's, like, constantly on the verge of a smile and constantly just like, yes, just there. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why do you act like that? It, like, oh my god. Oh my god. Have some backbone, pull your goddamn pants up, and let's talk. Okay? Let's make a fucking decision.
And I think it's also, like, something about his relationship with Coin.
They want to fuck.
Well, I think that he doesn't really like her leadership-wise. Because he knows history. But I think the way he plays into her hand is so contemplated to where Katniss never feels like she can, like, fully trust him. That even though he has that good conversation with her about, like, well, now we just kind of let it... Oh, my God. Bramble Bookclub's ASMR podcast. Welcome to Oklahoma. It's constantly storming here.
No, for real.
But what makes it, like... that conversation they have is, like, good when he's like, oh, let's just, like, we just gotta write it out now until time eventually tells, because humans have, like, a really great way of, like, forgetting things. He delivers that so well.
He does.
That's a beautiful speech that Suzanne wrote. I don't give a fuck about it.
Nope.
Because knowing.
Yeah.
Because also, doesn't Haymitch call him, like, the true winner of the Hunger Games?
Yep.
Because he's been working on this shit for fucking years. And it took him murdering tons of people to do it. Even his own people. Since he put some of those fucking game pods in.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
No.
Any thoughts on that?
Literally not at all. Literally the same. The whole time I'm reading him, I'm like, oh, am I supposed to be rooting for this bitch? Because I'm not. Oh my god. The whole time. He's just sitting there like a little fucking lapdog. But like you said, he never believes in anything.
Yeah.
He's just kind of there.
Yeah.
And somehow he's calling the shots. Why?
It's like he believes in something, but he doesn't want to. He's like Aaron Burr. He does believe in something, but he doesn't want to reveal his tricks.
Yeah.
He doesn't want everyone to know what's going on in here.
Psycho.
And I think it, like, comes down to the same thing of, like, you know how, like, we hate on Gale for killing Prim? That's why I hate Plutarch.
Yeah.
Same with, I don't really like Beatty.
No.
Because all three are responsible for that shit. And I don't like them.
Yeah.
Bitches. I'd say fucking white men, but...
Beatty is not.
Beatty is not. Canonically in the book, he is not.
Nope. And I don't think...
I hate a man.
I am going to come to Beatty's aid, though.
Yeah, you definitely can. He's not as bad.
He's not. Because he never... The way his brain works, he doesn't set out to do wrong or do harm.
No.
It's not the way his brain works. So, he has that going for him. But Gale?
That guy's daydreaming about war.
Dude, the way that his brain works so bad, so awfully, so murderously, that he's going to make a bomb that blows up and then blows up again when people come to help.
Yeah. With the help of Beatty.
Bitch, I will fuck your ass.
Beatty helps him.
He does.
On the creation of that bomb. And even makes it.
Fair enough. And I'm not saying that Beatty's innocent. I am saying that Beatty is not as violent. And not as, like...
See, but my problem is that I think he is. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I think the three of them together also are like, well, Katniss, this is war. Like, Beatty's like, well, it's not ideal, but it's what we have to do. And you're like...
He's at least more, like, softer about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, my guy. But yeah, I don't like them. I don't like any of them. No one can say, well, if you don't like Gale, then you can't like Plutarch or Beatty. I don't.
Yeah, really
I
don't.
liked Wyrus.
Yeah.
Bring me back my bitch. She would have killed no one.
Mm-hmm. No, for real.
She would have
just figured everything out and been like, you go.
TikTok, bitch.
No, for real. I love her. The way she didn't deserve that. Ugh. I'm sick.
I'm about to cry.
No, for real, I'm sick.
Anyway.
You know what else I'm sick about?
Yeah.
You know what else I'm sick about?
Cry.
My baby finna go dare.
Yeah.
God. And it's the fact that I went in and I knew from the beginning he's gonna die. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I get for reading these books, like, what, 10 years after they came out? Because, God. And it helps that it's Sam Claflin. God, I love him. But I think Finnick, I've told you this before.
Yeah.
Finnick is one of the most complex characters in the whole thing. I mean, they all are. But, like, Finnick is just, he's got this way about him.
He's got this, like, je ne sais quoi.
Yeah. Jenna said what?
I don't even know what that means anymore.
And I think it's because he reminds me of PETA. Because he is fiercely loyal and fiercely kind. But he's still, like, the world beats him down. Right?
Yeah.
It's like that quote that we always use for PETA. You don't know how much violence it took to become this soft. That's exactly who Finnick is.
Yeah.
Because even though he was the youngest victor. And he survived at 14 in the games. Then he was put into prostitution.
Oh my God.
He probably didn't know that the Capitol was so fucked. I mean, he probably had an inkling, but he probably didn't know until it was happening to him.
Yeah.
By people, that were supposed to protect him. Yeah.
And then
his whole adult life, basically, was just prostitution and terribleness.
Yeah.
Then he has to watch people that he's mentored die.
Yeah.
His own mentor dies in front of him.
Yeah.
To save him.
Yeah.
Then he thinks Annie's dead.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking sick of it. And the minute he thinks that he's finally going to be happy, I'm going to cry. The minute he thinks he's finally going to be happy, he gets killed. It really kills me, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Because he would have been a fantabulous father.
Yeah.
And he would have loved to go visit Katniss and PETA and their kids in District 12. And they would have loved to go visit Annie and Finnick and their baby.
Yeah.
But I understand. I mean, I don't understand why Suzanne did it, but it's war.
Yeah. But from a writing standpoint, what do you think the significance is of Finnick's character?
I mean, he's definitely there to, like, further Katniss's journey, because that's what they're all there for.
Well, I feel like it makes her come to question, like, what she knows.
Yeah.
Of, like, what she sees isn't what she knows about a person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because as soon as, yeah. I'm trying to, like...
Yeah, take your time.
Formulate my thoughts, because I have a lot of them.
Yeah.
I just... And the way, even though he knew that Katniss didn't trust him, and that PETA didn't really trust him either, that PETA's more trusting of people because he's PETA, he still was fiercely loyal to them, fiercely protected them. Even
he's
in
a fiercely
Mockingjay.
Loyal person.
Yeah. Even in Mockingjay, he's picking PETA's ass up and he's running with him and shit. When he's fucking knocked out and shit. Or when he's having a whole, like, panic attack. He's picking his friend up and he's taking him along.
That's before they're even friends.
Yeah. Well, no, this is in Mockingjay.
Wait. Why was I picturing Catching Fire?
Well, because she asked him to pick him up.
Yeah.
Or she's like, I can't carry both of them. So.
And then Max fucking dies.
Oh, Max. It's just that I think it messes me up because he survives all of this stuff. All of this horrible stuff. And then he dies in one of the most horrible ways
I think
imaginable.
To show, like, how, war.
Yeah.
War. Hey, hate to bring this up to that fucking dick sucker, but
This is war.
Fred and George Weasley.
Oh, God.
Well, I don't remember which one died.
Fred.
I've never fucking read the books.
Fred.
But Fred dies. Is that meaning?
Yeah.
It's like no one escapes war.
No.
Not even if they're your favorite fucking person in the whole world. Even if you love them so much. Sacrifices have to be made. People die. And it goes to show, like, in real war, that people die. They can go through these incredible hardships and go on this incredible self-discovery journey. They're gonna fucking die, possibly. I think what kills me is his death.
And they're almost out of the sewers.
Yeah.
And he
Man's
gets pulled down.
Man's fought his own demons. And he gets ripped apart by them, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Trying to save his friends.
Yeah.
Because that's why he's
I
still
think Gale
down
could have
there.
done something about it, but that's just...
No, Gale's oh my God. If I ever see this man in the street.
Personally, I think Gale could have maybe done something about it.
Yeah, he could have. He was down there. While Finnick was down there still. Not like while he was being killed, but like he could have helped him up or something.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. Everything comes back to me blaming Gale. I will be so for real.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Because everything is Gale's fault. Everything.
Exactly.
Everything.
Exactly. What, your dog?
Yeah, he's eating a piece of hair or something.
Yum.
Yeah. It's raining hard out there.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to say this for last. You know what I want to discuss with you?
What?
Because it seems to be an area of controversy for a lot of people. The epilogue.
I loved it.
Did you?
I loved it.
Me too.
But there are worse games to play.
Yeah. And I think what makes it hard is because in a world where Katniss has never had a goddamn choice about something, the thing that she's kind of seemed to have a choice on was her autonomy.
Yeah.
When it comes to if she had kids. Until the Hunger Games happens, and then she knows that she's going to have to get married, and that she'll eventually have to have kids, and it'll be the cycle of things that the Capitol wants to see her doing that she'll have to partake in, and she knows her kids will get raped because that makes things interesting, and blah, 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 blah. So for her to have been like, I'm not going to have kids, to possibly being forced into having children, to then choosing
Getting her choice back. Yep.
to have those kids, I think that's beautiful. And I think also people don't like it because they act like PETA has like coerced her into it. No, she would not have done that if she did not.
No, for real. Like,
I don't know if you
have
know
you not?
Katniss.
No, for real. Were your eyes closed the whole time you were reading the book? And do you know PETA? He would never make her do something.
No.
No, he would never pressure anybody, but especially Katniss, into anything that she didn't want to do.
He's sitting on the couch giggling and being like, hey, what if there's a little us?
Yeah.
And she's like, okay.
I could get behind it.
Like, it just took years to happen.
Yeah.
Because they're traumatized.
Plus, also, there was a large part of them that's like, oh, shoot, the Capitol might come back. Like, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, what if the Capitol comes back? So that's why they waited 15 years to have children.
What?
You know?
Do what?
That's not why they waited 15 years to have kids?
Something like that. I think it was like 10, 15, 20, something like that. Like, it was in like maybe 5, 10, 15.
I think she said 15 was the first one, and then it was like, or something like that.
But I don't know. Yeah, it could have been
loved
15,
Epilogue, though.
then 10, then 5.
Mm-hmm. Something, yeah.
But it's like 3 numbers.
Yeah.
I don't even fucking know now.
But yeah, I really enjoyed the epilogue, and I think
I love that.
it was the perfect way to wrap it up.
Yeah.
I
But
did.
part of me feels really selfish because I do want a novella of like...
Well, apparently they're in Sunrise on the Reaping.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a part with them. They're in the epilogue of that book, too.
And I'm scared of why. And I'm scared. I have a theory on why.
Yeah. You think Hamish is going to die?
I do think Hamish is going to die.
No, because
And if anyone's read this, do not tell me anything.
I am going to have to pick myself up off the floor for that. Because, yeah, he was unlikable in this book, but I still love him.
Yeah.
He will always have a little special place in my heart.
Yeah.
I really did like it.
I'm glad. Thank you. Finally, someone on my side.
Yeah, I loved it.
I feel like this is something, because I think back when I read this in college, like, read the first one. You didn't. I did. You're in the same class. Slacker.
Whatever. I'd already read it. I did my homework.
You would have liked it if you'd read it back then.
No. It was because it wasn't my idea.
Okay.
My choice was taken away from me.
Holy
I'm
fucking
just
shit.
kidding.
Anyway, but I think like there was a discussion about people who had read the entire trilogy and they talked about the epilogue. And I think we were like about to get into fistfights about it.
I think I remember that.
I think I was about to get into fisticuffs.
Oh my god.
Anyway, but I wanted to know your thoughts on the epilogue. Because I think the epilogue's beautiful and wonderful, and I love it. And it shows that she finally feels safe for once in her life. She has never got that privilege. And for people to be upset that she had kids, as if it makes her any weaker.
Mm-hmm. And I do love the symbolism of her calling them a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
I just love it because that's all they would have been to the Capitol.
Yeah. It's like her like getting to keep like an ounce of privacy.
Yep. Even a fictional character deserves that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But these people being like, what is it, Rye and
Willow.
Oh Lord. Girls, I cannot do this.
Because deep in the meadow.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Because of that song they call
Under
her
the
Willow.
Lord.
Anyway though, okay, my last point. Have you seen this? I think I've told you a bit about it. Buttercup and Katniss.
Yeah.
Because, first of all, literary device shit is about to happen.
Alright.
Because we got that BA, as in bitch-ass degree in English.
Period. BS.
Got that bitch-ass literary
And
degree.
BS was the degree.
So anyway, Buttercup mirrors Katniss.
Yeah.
Have you seen anything on that?
They both love Prim
Yes.
fiercely
Yes.
and try to protect her.
Yes.
And they can't in the end.
Yeah.
They can't. Because the Prim Reaper is alive.
Well, it's not just that. I've seen a whole video on this. And it's something that, like, I think, like, you read and you can kind of, like, see, like, similarities between them. Mm-hmm. But, like, when I'm reading for fun, I'm not looking for shit like that.
No, me too.
90% of the time, I'm just like, no. But, like, reading it this time around, like, the whole series, you get to see it. But I think you especially get to see it in Mockingjay, where Buttercup's home is 12.
Yeah.
In the end, that is where Buttercup goes. Buttercup can't find Prim. We don't know if... Is Buttercup a boy or a girl?
It's a boy, I think.
I thought it was a boy. But for some reason, my brain's like, what if it's not? What if you misgender this fictional cat? I'm too good of an ally.
No. Alive.
Ally. Anyway. Stupid.
Valentina.
Talk, Valentina. Ally.
Ally.
Anyway, but Buttercup's home is 12. When he has nowhere else to go, he goes to 12. He is looking for home.
Which is Prim.
Yeah. He is driven by survival instincts, but he becomes soft at Prim.
Yeah.
Oh my god, does he become soft to Prim. And then I think what's beautiful is how they go from hating each other. You know how when you hate someone or like a character because y'all are too much alike?
Yeah.
It's like that, where Katniss sees Buttercup as this ugly, mangy burden.
Someone else to take care of.
Yes. And in a way, she sees that as herself.
Yeah.
She thinks she's ugly. She thinks she's mangy. She thinks she's unlovable. She's just another burden for people to, like, have in their life. All this stuff. But Prim loves this cat. Mm-hmm. She sees the beauty in this cat. She names him fucking Buttercup.
Yeah.
Buttercup's a beautiful flower. And so then, when Prim's gone, the way that they just kind of, like, fall into each other of, like, acceptance of, like, they're all they have left. And her, like, loving on the cat kind of shows, like, them both softening to life and, like, loving herself.
Even as she's fucking his shit up in the kitchen.
Yeah.
He's still just like, okay, bitch, you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Cool.
Yeah.
Now let's go cuddle.
Yeah. Because, you know, death is like it has such a strong hold on people. And the bonds that you create from like grief
Exactly.
is like
That's what I was about to say.
crazy.
And I think that's why, going back to her and Peeta's relationship.
Oh my God.
I think that's why they could grow back together so strong, was because their grief helped them.
He lost everything.
Yeah.
She feels like she's lost everything. Because also her mom's not fucking talking to her because of grief.
And her mom isn't 13, so she's alone until Peeta comes back.
Yeah.
Because Haymitch is off doing God knows what, drinking God knows what. So, yeah.
But yeah, I think Buttercup and Katniss.
Yeah, so cute.
I love a cat. I love a cat in literature. Unless it's in Poe.
And then it's killing people. It looks crazy outside.
God, I'm gonna fucking die, guys. Shit.
Look at it.
I really don't wanna. Damn. This shit crazy. It's like a nader back after you. Hey, no, I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Fun thing.
Fucking buckle up.
Fun thing time.
It's just us talking shit about the movies.
Yeah. I don't want to
the way that I hated both of the Mockingjay movies. Hello?
And that's so fair.
Hello?
I think Jennifer Lawrence is beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I love her, for sure. The cast, love.
They're beautiful.
Beautiful casting choice. Whoever wrote this fucking movie...
I'm gonna Google it.
Can they, like, reevaluate their life? I know Suzanne had a hand in it, somehow. She definitely was, like, being consulted. But I think she was also being insulted, okay? Because the way that the movie was completely different than the book, I loved the book. Even I was crying. I was crying every chapter, but I loved the book.
Yeah.
The movies were so violent, so awful, so, like, we're running around here. We're running around here. We're sitting and talking here. We're running around here. Everyone's death was so much worse. Hello? I'm supposed to be excited about it? No.
Yeah.
No.
I think that one of the things about the movies that I really... Go to your mama. Go to your mama. Anyway, I think one of the things about the movies that I really don't like is, like you said, we're running around here. We're running around here. I was reading that, and it's been a while since I'd watched it while kind of reading it. That I was able to, like, fully go, wow, this is really fucking different. To the fact that, like... They focus on the deaths so much more to me. You know? Like, when Leagues dies and that, like, whole... They, like, really draw it out with... It's just more action-y in the movie. Which
is terrible.
Yeah.
Because the book was perfect. I would have watched a, like, faithful adaptation of it.
Because the book describes it like, oh... We're, like, having a fun little time, joking around, filming our propos. Oops, someone accidentally died.
Yeah. They're not going into, like, fight a battle.
Yeah. You want to know one of the things about the movie that really pisses me off?
Peeta fucking Katniss' shit up?
Yeah. No. It's actually that Joanna and Katniss...
Didn't share a room.
They didn't share a room. They didn't have their friendship. They didn't train.
Exactly. Not at all.
At all.
They were like... Actually, we're gonna go.
She had to sneak there?
Yeah.
Was that their way of trying to portray,
something?
Quinn's not a great
But then
person.
she's like, the way that they make Katniss such, like, she's so different in the movies. And it might be because we can't, like, hear her thoughts. But she's so different in the movies. Because she just rolls over to Coin. She just barely puts up a fight. And she's like, okay, I won't go. But in the book, Quinn's like, okay, if you train and I think that you're ready enough, you can go. So she goes balls to the wall. But in this one, she's like, okay, I'm sneaking out.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It was like weird, but I'm like, why?
Yeah, like, there was no need for that. And Joanna just seems angrier than she was in the books.
Yeah.
I mean, she's right to be. Bitch, oh my God. But she was more willing to, like, overcome it in the books.
Yeah.
Because she had Katniss and her friendship. And, like, she sees Finnick be happy and all these things. I mean, before we went up. But... I don't know. It was just... And also, the fact that they didn't include that Peeta... One of the reasons that Katniss knows that Peeta's, like, getting better is because he decorates Finnick and Annie's wedding cake.
Yeah. Also, they don't include Deli.
That shit...
That pissed you off.
Makes me violent.
When we were watching it... Okay, so here's the thing about Kaley watching the movies. She wasn't allowed to
Yeah.
Like, fully watched them when they first came out. Because, like, we were kids. And her mom was like, violence, no.
Yeah.
And so she really didn't watch them. Because there's no point in her watching those two. Because it wasn't a thing of, like, just cover your eyes. The entire movies are death.
Mm-hmm.
And so your mom's like, I'm not doing that shit.
Yeah.
So you didn't watch them. This is the first time you've ever watched that shit.
Both
all
of them.
the way through. Mm-hmm. And both of them. And so, it was very interesting to see. But the way that when Prim walks into that hospital room with PETA and you go, is Deli not in this?
No, that really made me really mad because,
Like,
first of all...
you jumped up and started pacing the room.
Yeah, because Katniss would have fist fought somebody that put her little sister in front of a PETA that choked her out.
And also, it is the fact that...
They needed someone that grew up with him, that was pre-Katniss, that he wouldn't be able to connect to Katniss anyway. Yes, that would agitate him.
Yeah.
Let's bring her little ass sister in there.
Bitch, y'all should have brought Buttercup. That would have been a
For real, he would have been like, who the fuck is this basic ass cat right now? Bring her mom in there.
And I don't understand why they didn't just cast someone
to be Deli.
An extra.
Yeah.
That's already there. That could have just been in the scene for the one fucking scene.
Literally.
Because, and I think the problem is that they're like, well, not everyone's going to read the books. I'm like, even if you don't read the books, you can go, Katniss could go, oh my god, Deli. And
you grew up with PETA.
Someone else could go like, who's Deli? And they're like, she's like in our class, we grew up together,
Mm-hmm.
all this stuff. No, let's put her child sister.
Yeah, in there. Hello?
God, it's like putting a fucking baby in a shark tank.
Yeah.
Hello?
He was strapped down. I don't give a shit. He could have fucked her ass up, dude. And in the movie, he's like fucking her up. Flings her against the fucking cabinet. And you can put Prim in there, though. It's okay. She's gonna get reaped anyway. And by reaped, I mean blown up.
Yeah. But I think another thing was that going with Deli, they don't put in the little scenes that I think like make the character and really add to the strain on Katniss's and Peeta's relationship at this time, where she's like, I don't fuck with that B anymore. I thought you loved me. Yeah. You know, like she's so emo.
I don't like him.
She's so emo, and the way she deals with it is like trying to like separate herself from him. But 13 is like, take him for a walk. Mm-hmm. You got to give him some outside time. Just put him in some cuffs. Take him to dinner. It's fine. Like, we don't get to see them interact at the table.
No.
We don't get to see him and Finnick interact, him and Annie.
No.
Okay, but I probably would have flipped a table if I had to watch him flirt with Annie.
No, for real. And Finnick's like...
That shit, hey, we didn't bring this up about the book. That shit made me so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
He's going against his programming. Because I'm like, no. I feel like he just did that to piss Katniss off.
I think he was being mischievous.
Because I'm like, you're not the type that's going to go
like flirt,
up and just actively flirt with someone.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you're just trying to piss her off. Stop it. That's mean.
He's like, now's my chance, bitch.
But anyway, we don't get that scene.
No.
We don't get anyone's relationship.
No, they're literally just running around. They're running around. Oh my god, Box's legs get blown off. Oh my god, we're gonna sit at this table with Coin and look judgingly at her. Oh my god, we're gonna fucking kiss Gale in front of my face for fucking
so much.
Why the fuck are we kissing Gale? That's a fucking war crime, okay? Snow should have put y'all in jail for that.
You wanna know what I think is criminal?
Also? Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, no Greasy say.
They kind of mention her, but she never, like, shows up.
She's never as big
No.
in the books, or in the movies as she is in the books.
No.
Because she's in all 3 books.
And that's what I think about Madge.
And she
My
takes
girlie is not in there.
Of Katniss when she
does.
comes out.
Yeah. Yeah. They don't capture the community that is District 12 at all.
Yeah. Because it's like a thing of like, with Finnick and Annie's wedding, they make it seem like, yeah, they're just dancing. That's just like what they do at weddings. No, they're dancing. They're like having fun. They put in these fun moments. They don't add any context of, District 13 does not have fun moments. No. This is District 12's doing.
Yeah.
They know how to have a good fucking time.
Yeah.
Because they are a community that loves and trusts each other and is there for each other to provide. District 13 doesn't feel that way.
They're allergic to fun.
Yeah. They think that you have to be, like, strong and big and blah, 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 blah. Hi. I have a doggy. But yeah, I don't like that Gracie Say's not in it.
I don't fuck with the movie.
I don't like that Matt.
It's like I told you the other day. I probably will never watch Mockingjay Part 1 and 2 ever again.
Yeah, that's so fair.
The other two? Shut up, put the shit on right now.
Yeah, you gotta put it on, but then you gotta stop it before
it gets crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck the movies. Excited for Sunrise on the Reaping, though.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll do it more justice, because it's only one book.
Hopefully.
Because I think the other two were better, like, closer to the books. But then I feel like Mockingjay Part 1 and 2 was, like, crazy. I don't know why they felt they had to do that.
See, but I don't think they're, like, closer to the books. I think they do it in the same exact way. All the movies, every single movie, I need you to move, Leo. Every single movie, to me, focuses on the blood and gore. Okay, he's falling. The blood and gore over, like, the story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Catching Fire, I think, is minor details. Hunger Games feels like it's way more of quick-paced fighting and not, I'm out here starving for 4 weeks.
Yeah. I'm literally on my deathbed from dehydration.
There's no survival there. And then Catching Fire, it's focusing on, like, the relationship building of it all. And there's barely, like, any of that with anyone that they deem unimportant.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like I've talked my shit.
Have you? Anything else?
I just really don't not fucking like the movies.
That's so fair.
Really don't. Like, friends, what are we doing? Like, okay. We've talked about this before. I'm the biggest advocate for making books into TV shows. An episode, a chapter. Love. Okay? Let's have 39 episodes.
They're not going to do that.
They're not. But they could.
We can barely get 20. We can barely get 10 anymore.
No, for real. It's only 8.
6.
That's crazy.
Sometimes. 8's if you're lucky.
Yeah.
6 is if they hate your ass.
For real. They're like
10, they're overdoing it, apparently.
Yeah. They're like, oh, your attention span is not gonna be with us.
Literally. Anything else?
That's it.
Wow. Well, I'm glad we had these moments together. Yeah. I'm happy to have shared this with you.
Yeah.
I wish that I hadn't already read The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Shit. Hey, but we're gonna experience Sunrise together.
Yeah.
Fully together.
Well, happy to share this with you. I'd like to thank everyone for being here.
Period.
We hope you enjoyed it. We know we did. You can keep up with us basically on everything at Bramble Bookclub. New episodes will come out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and Substack. And next month, please join us.
Drum roll, please.
We will be reading Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry.
Yay!
And we are so excited.
It's a little cozy, spooky, Halloweeny read.
It's our autumnal read.
Yeah, it's our D&D read.
It's got coffee shops. It's got lesbians. It's got
elves.
It's got elves and orcs and tieflings. You know, we're kind of Dungeons and Dragons baddies.
Yeah, we are.
So.
Plus, we needed something lighter.
Yeah. After this, we were like, take a break.
No, literally.
If you haven't already, also go listen to our Hunger Games podcast.
Yeah.
Podcast. Playlist.
We realized it at the same time. Yeah. That was funny. We're like.
You went, nope. Go listen to our Hunger Games playlist. We think they're awesome. We put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into them. We cry listening to them all the time when we're in our cars.
Yeah.
We think they're great. They're our pride and joys. The Mockingjay one is out.
Yep.
So, please, go listen to it. And if there's anything that you want to talk to us about this episode, previous episodes, something you want us to read in the future, or just any thoughts you have, DM us. Our DMs are always open, and we love to chat.
Period.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.